All right, shalom, shalom. First off, I'd like to say, Kohalo Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, the bonds, elders, apostles, great millstone, tall true citation of elect Israel. This brother Taz Barte's lesson is, we got to be on our watch, okay? Watching for the signs, watching for the times, man. Because the Lord, he's coming. And he's coming to bring destruction, hell, and fire upon this earth. All right, but as men of the Lord, as hopeful men of the Lord, we have to be on our watch. We can't be sitting up here being idle, not doing enough for the Lord, skipping days for the Most High, skipping days to the Lord, not doing enough for the Most High. That's not being on our watch. Fucking around, scrolling all fucking day on TikTok, on Instagram, on fucking social media, doing nothing for the Most High, not doing your videos, not doing your lessons, not praying to the Most High. Will you continue to do that? You got destruction coming your way. Okay? If you be soft on the Most High, you got death coming your way. Okay? So in these things, man, we have to remember, man, we got to be on our watch constantly, day in and day out. All right? This is 2 Esdras chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. So measure the time diligently in itself. So constantly measure the time. So constantly, pay attention to what time we in. Constantly, because we have to be, and it keeps us boosted, it keeps us going. Always knowing that, hey, man, the Most High, he's almost here. The Most High is almost back. Seeing the destruction of Babylon the Great. Not just that, seeing all the wars that's going around upon earth between Russia, Ukraine, Gaza, all that war that's going on, man. All right? All them heathen nations flaunting their power and shit, flaunting their guns and shit, ICE coming in and, fucking shit up. All this is times, and this is the season. This is the Lord showing that he's finna crack down, that the Lord is coming. He's going to crack down, okay? And this is why we got to seek the time diligently. We have to continuously be on our watch, okay? We got to continuously study. We got to continuously watch, okay? So measure the times diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. There you go. I'm going to reread that. Then shalt thou make sure my mic's on. All right, calm. Right? Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So there you go. That's when you're going to understand, because you're going to see the times, and then you're going to go through the scriptures and you'll be like, oh, shoot, that prophecy happened. The rumors of wars happened. Now there's wars going on. Oh, shit, Babylon, they losing their currency. They just had a AWS outage, just had an outage and shit. These are all prophecies, The Lord, he's coming. The Most High is coming. The highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And this is what the men of the Lord, the true men of the Lord, is looking for. This is what we truly seek. This is what we truly seeking for. Okay? So we have to always be on our watch, constantly, day in and day out. I'm not saying, you just 24/7, oh, no, man, you get your chill time, but you also know what times you in. Okay? That's why the scripture says in Ephesians that redeeming the times are evil. So we have to always remember that. We live in some evil times, okay? So you got to be ready. You got to be ready, because you don't know when the Lord's going to come. We don't know. But one thing we want to be found doing is what? The work. We want to be found doing the work when the Lord comes. You don't want to be found bullshitting when Yahweh Shem El Shah comes. You don't want to be found not praising the Lord. You don't want to be found not doing the work. You don't want to be found not going to highways and byways. You don't want to be found not studying. You don't want to be found, not praise, doing what you got to do for Yahweh Shem El Shah. You want to be found doing the work. You want to be found, seeking Yahweh Shem El Shah. You want to be found doing your videos. You want to be found, praising the Lord, studying, doing the scriptures constantly, day in and day out, man. That's what you want to be found doing. That way when the Lord sees you, he's happy at you, man. That's how you get your crown of life. All right? Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, and that's what's going on now. There's uproars in the people. The people are in the uproar. Okay? Like I said, you got ICE taking out, taking Ephraim and shit. They even started taking Judah. There's, trying to deport them and shit. The people in the uproar. Okay, and they're going to be in a worse uproar because the more that this shit goes, they're over trying to end food stamps. Because many people's on fucking food stamps. They're trying to cut that to age 14. So the people's going to be in an uproar, and they already are, but they're going to be even more of a worse of a panic. Because why? They don't got stability. They don't got Yahweh Shem Shah. Okay. So this is what we gotta remember. Seek the times, man, because everything that's happening, baby, it's all prophecy. It's all prophecy. All right, verse 4. Then shall thou will understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. That's when you understand. See that the Lord, He already spec of these things already happening. Okay, the Lord is already telling you that this is what's going to happen. Uproars of the people. The people's going to go crazy. All right, people's going to get caught up, delivered in concentration camps. Each also come in like a flood. These are things that's already said was going to happen. The Most High already declared it. All right. For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, the end is manifest. So there you fucking go. So like how this world began, this world gonna fucking end. So like how everything had its end, just like how everything had its beginning. So just like how this kingdom had its beginning, this kingdom's gonna have its fall. Okay? I'm gonna reread that. For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. So there you go. And the end's being manifest. Okay? So everything got its end in the beginning. So this kingdom got its end. Okay? Even so, the time also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings in effect and signs. Everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed. And every one which is the elect, and every one that shall be saved, and shall be able to escape by his works, and by faith whereby ye have believed. So that's how you're gonna be able to escape this, man. It's about showing your works. It's about doing your works. If you ain't doing your works, that means you ain't got faith. See? And you can't make it. Because at the end of the day, if you're not doing the work, if you're not preaching, if you're not doing what you got to do for the Lord, that shows you ain't got the faith in the Most High. You ain't strong enough to fight Satan. You ain't strong enough for it. So you won't get saved. That's just the end of the day, end all to be all. But those that's going to escape, they're going to continue to do the work. Because they got faith and they believe. See? The ones who truly believe does the work of the Lord. They pray to the Most High. So to continue to watch the signs, man. Continue to, just stay on your stuff. Be diligent. All right? Be diligent. Because this shit got an end to it, man. All right? I'll get this precept real quick. It's Job chapter 14, verse 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. See, that's Esau. That's for Esau Edom. As we all got a time that we can't pass, but this is for Esau Edom. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. So this kingdom has a due date. This world society, as you know it as now, has its due date. And the Most High is coming to crack down on these motherfuckers, man. All right. This is Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 1. Moreover, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Also thou son of man, thus saith the Lord power unto the land, thus saith Yahweh Yahushua unto the land of Israel, and the end is come upon the four quarters of the land. Now is the end come upon thee, and I will send my anger upon thee, and will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense upon thee all thine abominations. And my eyes shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense thy ways upon thee, and thy abomination shall be in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh. Thus saith Yahweh, power and evil, and only evil, behold, is come. And that is what's coming. See, the Lord, when he comes and visit Babylon the Great, the Lord, when he comes and he visit Egypt, which is, this place is all that in one, Rome, this place all that in one. But when he comes and visits Babylon the Great, man, when he comes to visit the wicked, when he comes to visit 2/3 of our people, when he comes to visit the heathen nation, all those that went off against the Most High, only an evil is coming upon you, man. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua said right here, thus saith Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, power and evil, and only evil, behold, is come. So he ain't coming. The Lord ain't coming to play. The angels shit. The angels ready, man. Yahushua's ready. Yahweh's ready. Hey, man, the Lord is not coming to play. And only Yahweh knows when he's coming. Okay? He's not going to come and send Kumbaya fucking ox. He's not coming to bullshit. He's going to send a straight fucking evil. And only an evil's coming, man. And that's a destruction. The hell that the Lord's going to put upon these people, man. You think you're scared of something, but you ain't going to be scared of. Whatever you're scared of is going to be nothing compared when the Lord comes back. That's when the wicked is going to understand true fear. And this is when people, and this one motherfuckers are going to wish that they stay right with the Lord. See, Esau, Edom, that they can't be put down. Esau, Edom, that they run shit. Esau, Edom, think themselves as gods. But when the Lord comes back, he going to put a fear upon them, man. They ain't never going to fucking experience in their life. The Lord is not someone to play with. This is why we're diligently seeking the Lord. This is why we're watching the times, knowing what time we're in. Okay? We can't be bullshitting around, man. Do what we gotta do for the Lord, then chill after. But do what you gotta do for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua first. You can bullshit later, motherfucker. You got all day to do that. Ain't no excuse. You know? Because the Most High, he's not playing. Alright? An end is come. The end is come. It watcheth for thee. Behold, it is come. See? And the end is surely going to come. See? The Lord is not a man to lie. Okay? When the Lord says he's going to do something, he's going to do it. You know? So Esau, Edom, enjoy your fucking rule while you can. Wicked, 2/3 of our people, enjoy your little stupid ass money, or your little stupid ass heavenly, whatever the fuck you think you got going on while you can. Because when Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua comes and crack them clouds, you all gonna be scattering like little bitches. All them gonna be fucking scattering, man. All you gonna be travailing like women. And you women, you little wicked ass bitches, you know, you sluts and whores, 2/3 of our people, you gonna get it worse. You gonna be scattered like the bitches you truly are. You know? The morning is come unto thee, O thou that dwellest in the land. The time is come, the day of trouble is near, and not the sounding again of the mountain. The day of trouble is near. See, the day of the trouble is near. All right. Now will I shortly pour out my fury upon thee, and accomplish my anger upon thee. I will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense thee for all thy abomination. See, Lord, he's coming to judge you according to your ways. So at the end of the day, if you wicked, you're going to get judged according to your wickedness. You're going to get judged for it. See? So Esau, Edom, heathen nations, 2/3 of all people, you're going to get judged. Babylon the Great is going to get destroyed. This whorish ass city, man. All right? And my eyes shall not spare, neither will I have pity. I will recompense thee according to thy ways and thy abominations that are in the midst of thee. And ye shall know that I am Yahweh that smiteth. Behold the day, behold it is come. The morning is gone forth, the rod hath blossomed, proud hath budded. Violence is risen up unto a rod of wickedness. None of them shall remain, nor of their multitude, nor of any of theirs, neither shall there be wailing for them. The time is come, the day draweth near. Let not the buyer rejoice, nor the seller mourn, for wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. For the seller shall not return to that which is sold, although they were yet alive, for the vision is touching the whole multitude thereof, which shall not return, neither shall any strengthen himself in the iniquity of his life. They have blown the trumpet, even to make all ready, but none goeth to the battle. For my wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. The sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within. He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him. So there's no escaping from the Lord. There's no escaping from the Most High, man. Okay? We no longer, and our people's no longer going to be going to Esau no more. Esau ain't going to be the head no more. Okay? Our people's no longer going to be mourning, because it's just going to be straight chaotic. This shit going to be straight chaotic, man. Okay? And this is when our people's going to be on top. This is when the true men of the Lord is going to be on top. It's when the Lord comes back. But the Lord's coming to bring hell, fire, brimstone, and destruction. And that's what we doing too. We blowing the trumpet, man. You know, we sounding off. That's what we doing when we teaching, man. And when the Lord blows that trumpet, man, it's all over. See, the spirit of war is already out there. You know? The spirit of war is already out there. You're going to be trying to run from the gun. You're going to be trying to run from the chariots. You're going to be trying to run. But at the end of the day, you might get killed by the pestilence. You might get killed by the famine. Who knows, man? But death is out there. Okay? So the Most High is coming. So we got to be on our watch, man. We can't be up in here, up and about, fucking around. We got to do what we got to do for the Most High. Do our work. Do what we got to do. Make sure we know what time it is. Chill a little later, but then get back up and do what you got to do for the Lord. Okay? We ain't in time to be fucking around. We ain't time to be out partying. We ain't time to be doing that shit. We ain't time to be bullshit. We owe the Lord everything. And the Lord tells us to feed his sheep. So as men of the Lord, as hopeful men of the Lord, we got to do that. We got to do what he commands us. And that's to feed his sheep. Because at the end of the day, we owe the Lord everything. Everything you fucking got, you owe the Most High. It's him who gave it to you. See? Right here, this is Romans chapter 13, verse 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is the high time to wake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. So it's high time to wake out of sleep. We ain't got time to be sleeping. Because our salvation is nearer than what we believe. Okay? So this is the high time to wake out of sleep. Okay? So get up out of the fucking Christmases. Get up out of the fucking Thanksgivings. Get up out of the fucking birthdays and shit. Like, get up out of that worldly ass shit. We ain't in time for that. It's time to wake out of sleep. It's time to get back to Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah. You know? And as those that's already preaching, you know, doing what they got to do in Howard's byways, we got to bring back the elect. You know, we got to teach up and bring back the elect so we get the fuck out of here, man. All right? The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. And the works of darkness is that old man. You got to cast that demon out. Okay? So put off everything you used to do in the world. Put off all the worldly desires. Put off all that worldly ass shit. We ain't got time for that, man. For the night is far spent, the day is at hand. See, the Lord's here. You know, the day is already at hand. Okay? Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness and let us put on the armor of light. So put on the armor of light, man. You know, which is the scriptures, the Most High, the Spirit. You know, pray. I always say it, man. Prayer is very important. And then you got to do works behind that. And then not only that, you got to you got to do actions behind your prayer. You can't just pray and you expect to get something out of it. No, you got to do action. You praying for wisdom, pray for wisdom, and then get in the fucking scriptures. If you praying, you know, if we want to be saved, what we got to do to be saved. And the most just of it is, man, you should anyways be praying for knowledge, for the truth, you know, for the Most High to save you, for the Most High to heal you. That's the whole point. It's the whole point. All right? And for faith, you know, to keep you strong enough to endure hard times. That's what Bruce Lee was talking about. But to have faith to get you ready for the end. Because this shit ain't gonna be like this forever. Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, So, let's all honestly, non-writing, non-drunkenness. Okay? Not in chambering and wantingness, not in strife and envying, but put ye on the Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the luster of. So don't give place for your flesh, man. Don't allow your flesh to overcome you, because we are in a constant battle within yourself. We are in a constant battle within our flesh. And what you truly understand, that this flesh is a damn demon, and when you able to push that motherfucker off, you good. That means you got strong. You strong. Once you be able to be strong enough to push that demon off, man, you good. And you go to the Lord and you pray to Yahweh Shem Shah. So you gotta push that motherfucker off. Give Satan no place. Because his whole goal is to stop you from the truth. Alright? These are things we gotta remember, man. Stay prayed up. Always pray to Yahweh Shem Shah, man. Stay right. And I hope that was an edifying lesson, man. So, always, man. So, man, be on your watch. Okay? Be on your watch and seek Yahweh Shem Yahshua diligently. And with that, I'd like to call Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, Damas, El Apostles, Grimil, Son Tarshu, Citation with Israel. This is Brother Tazbar with that. Shalom, and the ball.